As we all know, there are countless numbers of gangs in Chicago.
And while many students from Chicago attend Western, there is little to no gang-related activities in Macomb.
That's right. News 3 Matt Dougherty is here with an inside story from a Western Illinois University student. Matt.
Thanks, guys. Well, one of the students here at Western Illinois University was giving me a bit of his history as he was in the gang. He said that as long as he remained anonymous, he'd be more than happy to do this story. The images and videos you are going to see are members of the Hood-Rich Vatos gang.
In Chicago can be dangerous. A previous gang member and WIU student who wishes to remain anonymous explains just what it's like to be in a gang.
I grew up in South Chicago Heights. The crew that I was formerly affiliated with was the HR Vatos. Became affiliated with it. It was told me that it was for protection, that we would be what's known as a protection gang to help out people in the neighborhood.
But running neighborhood protection changed.
And we would sometimes be associated with larger gangs. Some of the older guys would come in, and that's really when our focus of the gang went from like protection racket to drugs.
Many people will say that joining a gang is hard, but members of a gang will tell you that leaving is even harder.
I got out when one of my best friends had worked his way up to being a leader. He told me he was happier if I was to walk away then. Took my colors off, I threw them in a bonfire, walked away, never looked back.
At the end of the interview, when asked if everything was worth it, he explained something that most gang members do not realize.
We're fighting for 2 blocks of concrete. It's not worth it. We're fighting for a couple bags of stuff that's going to kill us. It's not worth it. And I guess my only wish is that I wish I could have gotten them out with me before they had to die.
While the student was one of the few to get out of gangs with his life, he was still beaten and attacked after leaving. If you know someone who is in a gang or needs help, you can call your local police department.